4.
Investigators now believe a targeted attack led to a woman being shot in the head along I-24 over the weekend. Welcome back to News 2 at 4. I'm Eric Egan.
And I'm Erica Francis. We are following a breaking news alert and a story we have been following closely since Saturday. A 19-year-old woman remains in critical condition tonight after that shooting. This video showing the Life Flight helicopter landing at the scene Saturday near I-24 and the Medical Center Parkway exit in Rutherford County. Tonight, 2 men are now in jail accused of firing several rounds at the victim's car. News 2's Bob Mueller is standing by at the WKRN.com alert desk with what we know about those suspects.
Erica, both of these men are from Laverne, and we're told at least one of them is a relative of the victim. Now, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office is charging both of these men following the shooting. Laverne police tell us one of the suspects, identified as Keon Warfield, appears to be the victim's cousin. As we mentioned, the 19-year-old victim, Rakaya Compton, is in critical condition, being treated for gunshot wounds. She was riding with her twin sister and another man when she was shot. Traffic along I-24 was backed up for quite some time following the shooting. Investigators credit a witness who saw the shooting, followed the suspects, and took down the license plate number for police. Eric?
Bob, thank you. Now to more new information on this story. While a witness may have helped investigators track down the suspects, an off-duty firefighter helped save the victim's life. News 2's Stalciomo spoke with that firefighter about his heroic actions.
Any emergency situation, we get used to, you're dealing with people that are probably having the worst day of their life at that time.
Saturday afternoon, Brad Petty was driving on I-24 heading back to Chattanooga from his son's wrestling tournament in Lebanon. Petty's wife and 4 children, ages 5 to 8, were also with him.
I seen the car swerve over to the side of the road, the passenger get out, and when he opened up the back door is when he started jumping up and down, waving his arms, and like he started to run out into traffic.
Petty, a 21-year Chattanooga firefighter, didn't think twice.
I pulled to the side of the road and got out of the van, and as I started walking back, he started running toward me, and he was yelling, "Somebody shot her, somebody shot her." That's when I ran up to the vehicle. When I opened up the door, she was slumped over like she was about to fall out. First thing I did, I checked for a pulse, and she had a strong pulse. And so, I knew we needed to get her airway open.
While Petty was rendering aid to the woman, one of the victim's siblings was attempting to call 911, but she was in shock. That's when Petty's 18-year-old daughter, an experienced lifeguard with panic situation training, came to help.
I took over on the phone. I kept the siblings away, but not like far. So they were close enough where they could still see like the sister, but far enough away where they're not like falling all over her and like yelling.
Meanwhile, Petty realized the victim had been shot in the head.
I had to clean the blood off to try to find where the wounds were. And then, I was holding compression on it, just kind of stopped the bleeding.
Petty's 8-year-old captured this video of the Life Flight landing on the interstate while his wife went to pray with the siblings and he stayed with the victim.
Fire, police, EMS, those are kind of professions that you're never really off duty. It really becomes who you are. For all of us, it's a calling, and it's a blessing to be able to be there for people.
Something he now sees in his daughter.
I was kind of worried at first on how she would handle the trauma, but, she never missed a beat.
I know now that I can be calm in situations like that where everyone else is kind of freaking out and there's all kinds of other stuff going on.
And she wants to be a doctor. Now I think she's kind of changing her where she was wanting to be an oncologist. Now she's looking at ER doctor now.
A calling to save lives seems to run in the family. Reporting in Rutherford County, Stassi Olmos, News 2.
Impressive bunch right there. Today, the victim, is in critical condition, but we're also learning that she is stable.